But yeah, and I find it interesting that there's holes in the drywall behind the fake wood paneling. Hey guys, welcome back to Dirt Pickle. It's Monday. I'm sitting down to edit the video, and that's what that means when I'm sitting here. It's Monday. I'm sitting down to edit the video, and I'm just throwing some context out there for you. This week I spent about 12 and a half hours working on the house. I would have spent more, but I got discouraged on Sunday. During the week, I got some excitement when it comes to the roof, and then I got kicked in the nuts a little bit. Kind of lost that excitement on Saturday night. And then Sunday morning, first thing in the morning, I ended up putting a flat in one of the cars down by the garage. So it kind of took some discouragement away. And I just spent the rest of the day like sorting tools and organizing that stuff, and then kind of organizing some of the boxes over there in the other room instead of actually working on the house. So I ended up actually only working on the house about 1 hour on Sunday. The rest of the week, like 1 to 2 hours a night. And then I think I got in like a solid 8 hours on Saturday. So did good there. This door back here kind of threw me for a loop on Sunday or Saturday night. You'll see I've modified it a little bit, and then I heard what sounded like a scratching noise at the door, and it sounded like a small rodent while I'm trying to sleep. And I was just like, God damn it, I'll deal with this in the morning tomorrow. And it just wouldn't go away, and the door kept slamming. And then it turned out it was windy while it was raining that night, and it turned out it was the air coming through the chimneys, moving air in the house, causing the door and the plastic you'll see later. Rubbing the plastic was making a scratching sound like it was a rodent on the door, and then on occasion it would slam into the frame. So I ended up throwing a couple bungee cords up here in these corners to hold the door shut so they don't move around when the wind is causing the air to move through the chimneys and stuff like that. But let's get on with the video. I'll start first with removing some carpet from the bedrooms, and we'll move on from there. So I just opened up the ceiling in bedroom number 3 where the water leak was, and it doesn't appear that the water is coming from the roof. It appears as though it's coming from there and working its way up and then back down through the drywall. So I may be lucky and I may not actually need roof repairs. This trim piece, it might be more than trim, but this piece is significantly rotted on this end, but the 4x4 and the 2x that were behind it are fine. So I think I might get really, really lucky and this roof might actually be okay. The water damage, what looked like water damage that was right up here, doesn't appear to actually be water damage. It appears to just be a shitty repair job from something. So I may turn out to be super, super lucky and don't need at least this section of the roof repaired. And if I'm lucky, the bedroom or the bathroom downstairs has the same problem and I might be a-okay. After just a week or two from cleaning these things, they're already full again. So I think my temporary solution is to just rip the gutter out and see if I get any more leaks. So I'm tearing into bedroom 3 a little bit more, and you can see the old wallpaper, apparently pirate themed. I did discover these triple outlets are unique. They're also really fucking dumb because that's not a wall plate. It's just it's the outlet built into the wall plate. So there's not a real safe way to remove this while I'm doing this work. These are all the trash bags I've pulled from bedroom number 3. I think bringing my Miata home from work may have been a mistake this weekend. I think I gotta go back and get the blue pickup so I can move all this out to the garage and get it ready for a dumpster to show up. So I've stapled plastic over the weird little doors that go between the kitchen and the grand room. There's no real heat in this room out here. There is a heater over there behind that shelf, but it looks pretty bad. I don't know if I actually want to try and use it or not. I might when it gets really cold, but there's a lot of cold air that just sucks the heat out of the house. So I'm adding this plastic. It doesn't have to be perfect, just good enough. And I'll zip this so I can open it. The staple didn't go all the way through, or didn't go all the way into the wood, so I'm just gonna go by with a small hammer and tap them the rest of the way in. And then I'll do the same thing at this window. And that window's gonna be harder because it's all metal frame. It's an exterior window. All right, so I have the plastic up there. That's stapled in. Couldn't staple on the bottom, whatever covering this is. It just bent the staples. They just bounced off like it didn't matter. This is done. This is not stapled again because of the metal frame, but these windows still open. So I just, a piece of scrap happened to be about the right size, and I just closed them in there and made a nice little friction fit, and it seems to work. So we'll see if that makes the kitchen area more comfortable on these colder days. Should make a little bit of difference. Probably not a lot, but a little bit. So now it's time to go up on the roof. So I'm up on the roof. It's behind this window is where the water was coming in. There was a fascia board here, and most of it was gone. Or the board was there, but there was a piece above it that was gone. So I've completely removed it, and I got some composite PVC fascia boards, and I'm gonna install those next. And those will butt directly up to the bottom here, and then because they're composite, they won't rot. And then from there, I'll attach the gutter system. So I've never done gutters before, but it turns out it's actually easier than I thought it would be. These clip right into the gutter and right into this edge and screw right in. I've been making sure I hit where there's rafters so I'm not missing anything. This, you just toss a little silicone around the opening and it clips onto the end. Zap a screw in up there, zap a screw in on the other side near the top. And to connect the 10-foot pieces, there's this band that just kind of goes in the same way. Zap some screws in here and there. And it's all pretty straightforward. And I've assembled the gutter stuff in about an hour or so. I am missing one connector band. I need to go to the store, get one more, and then I can go out. And when I do this end, I'm going to make sure it's sticking out so any water coming off this corner here hits the gutter, doesn't drop straight down into the driveway. And then down here, I took this measurement. I can cut this downspout and it'll come out, and Using the solid pieces, I couldn't get this bend the way I wanted, so I'm using this flexible piece that I bought. So I just need to attach this downspout, zap a couple screws in it to hold it, and that'll just gravity will hold everything together down here, and everything from up here will go down into that gutter and probably out that big ass hole. All right, so the gutter is complete. This just kind of barely reaches. I wish it was like an inch or two longer so I can get it more down in there, but it's all together. Like I said, it went together easier than I thought it would. It's probably a little harder to make it look nicer. But total, I spent 3 hours from start to finish to get all this done. It looks decent. Hopefully, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so hopefully we'll find out if this actually works and solves my water problem. If not, the ceiling's open, so I'll be able to at least figure out where the water's coming from. So the next project today is dealing with this gable fan opening. I have a vent for it that'll automatically close whenever it's not on, and that'll help keep the heat from just going right out the top of the house during the wintertime. So basically I need to tear out this trim ring and install a new one. This is too small for the fan. The next size smaller louvers that I was able to find are significantly smaller, so I went bigger. Basically I'll add a 2x6 structure around it so it has room above it to open, and take this out and build something new. All right, so I have the frame in. I'm really fortunate that it happened to be perfect, that just doubling up on these made the width just about perfect. It's about 1/4 inch of play on all 4 sides. 2x6 is obviously a little extreme for strength on this, but it'll work well. And you can see this is with nothing running. That's just all the hot air just leaving the building. So it should make a difference in my heating bill. I guess I'll find out next month. All right, so it's in, fits well. At some point, I'll just run a 2x4 in there so that when it comes to, I'll probably just extend this when it comes time to redo the drywall and everything in this hallway, and just make it one flat space. And it works properly. So there we go. All right, so it rained last night, and we got water coming in there, but nothing from up in there. We got water coming in there. There's water coming in up here, and that may be all of this water here. I don't know. And there's water coming in here. So that definitely wasn't my problem. It wasn't the gutter. Yep, definitely got roof issues.